Hi everyone, it's the Bean Frog Gamer, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you a tour of my medieval style base. I've built this on the same map as my castle and village, and you can check those out on my channel as well. I have made videos of both of those, but I basically wanted a base that matched the same theme, which is why I've kept it in this medieval style. I hope you like what I've done. I can't take credit for most of the designs as they have come from tutorials from other YouTubers. I will be mentioning those, and I will also be posting links to their channels in my description. So if any of the builds that you see you like, you can always recreate them in your own world. But that said, let's crack on. I really hope you enjoy this tour and get some ideas. Okay, so we're just at one of the 4 gates. I've made 4 entrances in and out of this base, and I've built a wall that goes all the way around. Not that it stops mobs from spawning inside, but there you go. So I've tried to make it look quite scenic. I've got lots of flowers and trees and vines going on. But we'll start with the main house. This was by Classy Kiwi Minecraft, and it's a really nice build and a very straightforward tutorial to follow. So I'll definitely be posting a link to that. I will just show you this actually. This is basically my idea of a bin. It's just some lava in a hole with a trapdoor, and anything I don't want, like bits of grass or dirt, I just chuck them in there and it gets rid of them for me. It's really laggy at the moment. I don't know what's happened. Okay, let's just try and go inside. Oh, that's one of my doggies. So I've got the little entrance area, and there's my other dog hiding. So this is my kind of getting ready area. So I've got all my equipment on the wall. In here I just keep basic stuff that I like to take with me when I go out exploring. Got my armour stand there. We'll go down here in a second because down there is my storage sorting area, which I'll show you. So we've got a little kitchen up here. I keep all my food in the cupboards. This will be an enchanting area, but I haven't got the resources yet to build a table, but I will do that. And here's the bedroom, and there is my little cat waiting for me. And oh, actually, because I forgot, this up here, so in the tutorial, the actual original tutorial, this was actually the storage area, but I have turned it into a bedroom for my friend to use when she plays on my map, because I've obviously got my storage downstairs, so I didn't need this as a storage area. So wardrobe there. So yeah, I've just turned it into an extra little sleeping area. But I mean, you could use that as your storage because there's quite a lot of space up there. If we come outside, so this balcony runs all the way around, so you can look out over your base. And if we go up, so this is what made me want to build this over the other survival houses that I'd seen, because of the fact that it's got this lovely big tower, so you can go right up high and you can look out over your base, look at the castle. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's a bit too high to shoot mobs from here, I think, but it is good to be able to keep an eye out and see what's going on in your base. So that was a nice bonus to this build. Takes ages to get down though. Okay, so we'll go back into the house. So that's most of the house, to be honest. It's not too complicated. But if we now head down, so this part wasn't in the original tutorial. I've added this in myself because I wanted to make a storage area underneath the house. So this is my workshop, I guess you'd call it. It's not quite finished yet because I'm now playing this map in survival, so I'm trying to finish it off in survival. But this is my work area, so I've got my furnaces there, I've got my crafting tables, cupboards to keep stuff. Over here I'll keep my basic items that I use frequently for crafting, but everything else goes into this storage system. So the storage sorter is by K1 Ink, I believe is the channel name. I will be posting a link to that as well. But the way the system works is you put your stuff in this chest here, and then it sorts it for you into the relevant category. It works with a mix of hoppers and like a water flow system. And at the end here, anything that isn't sorted will end up in this chest. It's not completely effective. I have noticed that if you put a lot of items in the first chest, you will get a lot of things that seem to bypass the hoppers and they will end up in the chest at the end. But overall it's a really, really good system, and it was very straightforward to build, and I do like the light system that goes with it as well. That was a nice touch. We'll just head on up so you can just see up the top. He also includes, I mean, I haven't put it in mine, but he also includes an alarm system you can have as well using the note blocks. So when something ends up in the overflow, a little alarm will sound, so you know that something's gone into overflow. But for me, I found that the flashing light is enough. It tells me that something's not been sorted. But you can make this as big or as small as you want, and I've made it 50 slots, which is adequate for me at the moment, but I could always extend if I needed to at any point, which is another reason I build underground, so that I can extend out. So we'll come outside. So this pond, this was a design by BlueNerd, as well as this greenhouse. This was also his. So we'll go on in, you can have a look. So this I really like. Got my melons there and some, oh, not bamboo, is it? Sugar cane. And we've got some berries, more sugar cane, or pumpkin there. So quite a few little bits going on in here, and it's quite nice to look at as well. We've got this little display in the middle as well. So we'll come out. We'll go over to the crop area that I'm still working on. It's a work in progress, but we'll come around. So basically I've got potatoes, carrots, beetroot. I will put a patch for pumpkins when I get more pumpkin seed, and the rest of it is going to be wheat. So this whole field, this whole area will all be wheat. So I'll have plenty of that. We'll come over, so a little well there. We'll just come to this side. So this is the stable, and the stable was by JayLythical. So this is his build. And again, that was a nice tutorial. It wasn't too complicated to follow. I managed it quite easily. Made a few little tweaks here and there, but most of it is his design. Little storage area up here. Not that I really use it, but you could use it for storage if you wanted to. So we come over now to where my cows live. So this is the cow barn. Another gate there. So cow barn's quite basic. It's just some open stalls, somewhere for the cows to hang out if it rains. And onto the pig pens. So I've got my little pigsties there, and my pigs chilling till I kill them. Got some beehives, and here's my little sheep pasture and my little sheep hut there. Hello sheep. And up there is my mob farm, which I have made another video on, where I kind of talk about that in a bit more detail. But that's pretty much it for the base. There's not much else to see. That's all of it. But I will just show you, before I sign off, I will just take you out here. So just outside here, I did have a mob farm in this spot, just here. It's the entrance to it down there, actually. I need to come back and fill that in. It didn't work very well, and I was a bit disappointed because I actually managed to build the whole thing in survival. I was really chuffed with myself, but it just did not work. Nothing was spawning, and I think it was because I built it so low to the ground, and there must have been a lot of caves or something nearby, and things must have just been spawning in the caves and not in the mob farm. So anyway, I built another one. This is an iron farm. The iron farm is by OinkOink, and it was designed for Bedrock, and it was the second iron farm I built, and it's very, very effective, and it works brilliantly. So thank you to OinkOink for that. But it basically spawns golems and cats. Golems are the main thing, being an iron farm, and they fall into lava and die, and everything ends up in the chest here. So that's that. Because it's built quite close to my base, I have found it gives quite a good return. The golems do seem to spawn quite regularly when I'm in the area, so I do get quite a lot of iron out of this. So it's definitely worth building. We'll just head back into the base in a second. But that is pretty much it. So that is my base and my iron farm. My mob farm you would have seen, or you can go and see on my other video. But there it is. That is my medieval base. And I really hope you liked it. So that's all for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this tour and that it's given you some ideas. As I said, I will be posting links to the tutorials that I've mentioned, so you will be able to recreate most of the builds in your own world. Apart from that, I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching my video. Please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe if you like what you've seen and you'd like to see more. But aside from that, I hope you have a lovely evening and take care. Bye for now.
Ribbit.